How's it going, guys? I'm standing here on a bridge with the board that bridges the gap between downhill and freestyle. With its single kicktail, the Cantellated Tesseract is great for getting up and down curbs or kick flipping into a hill bomb. In case your eyes can't tell, this board is top mounted. Being top mounted, it gives you a little bit more lean and control, a little bit more responsive of turning, and you can put your feet just about anywhere on the board. The Cantellated Tesseract has a directional shape, a short little stubby nose that's good for some shove-its or some little nose manuals, and then a fatter, wider tail than the original Tesseract. So that way you can put your foot directly over the back tail and slide around, make it feel all old schooly and really cool like that. Because who doesn't like to do that? That lady. She hates cool things. Also, ollie. You can ollie. Just like the other Tesseracts, the Cantellated Tesseract has rocker to help keep you locked in so you can push your front foot against something, your back foot against something, to help keep you stable when you're going faster, for when you're free riding. Your knees kind of like, you know, don't judge me. This board also has wheel well flares. We bit them out ourselves and bent them up. Every single one is different. They're all teeth made. The wheel well flares give you more wheel clearance, as well as give you something to push against and rail against when you're like going through turns and stuff. You put a foot right there and you're like, oh cool, I know where I am on my board. I don't have to look down. Feels very at one with the universe. Yeah. To keep you even more locked in, there is W concave running through the middle of the board, but it tapers just before the bolt, so it's a little bit more comfortable for when you're putting your foot down to tuck. But when you're using it with the wheel well flares, you get this epic pocket right here, so your foot stays locked, so you can go fast and you can slide sideways and not have to care. Cantellated Tesseract has minimal flex. That way it's really stable when you're going downhill. You don't have to worry about your board flexing out and bucking you off when you're going around a turn and, you know, sliding you into a guardrail or something. Sheep, goats, I've seen it happen. It's constructed out of a dual vertically laminated bamboo core sandwiched between triaxial fiberglass with a sexy cork bottom veneer, so that way it helps with abrasion resistance and whatnot. It doesn't just shear off, it kind of flakes off, you know. It looks pretty sweet. Oh, I got it upside down, bam. It's got a sick graphic too, in case you guys haven't noticed that. In fact, I'm gonna take a selfie with it. Looking creepy, cool. If you want to learn more about this board, like the numbers of the wheelbase or whatever, this and that, or the length or the width, check out the specs on the board page. If you have any other questions, please, please, please send your questions to the contact page to Dane Weber and just pester him. Ask him about the littlest things. Ask him how his day's going. He'll appreciate it.